Hi there. I just flew in from Arizona and boy are my arms tired. But bum. I'm not sure if that little rim shot got picked up by the microphone or not. Yes, I'm aware that that's a very old, very corny, tired joke, but it's somewhat true. My arms are tired. All of me is tired. Hi there. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday, October 1st, and this is our creative week. Oh, as I said, I just got back from Arizona. As you can see, I am back in my very messy studio. Yeah, gotta work on this. We have a new friend, little new friend. She was waiting for me when I got home. Todd had picked her up for me, and she is just the cutest thing. Perfect for spooky season. Let's see, her name is Voody. Yeah, Voody. So yeah, go for it. Anyway, and apparently she likes to dance. So anyway. Oh yeah, but I am tired. I had a red eye flight. Our the flight left Phoenix at 10:58 p.m. So we're just gonna call it 11. And it was a 4-hour flight, but because of the time change, we got into Charlotte at 6 a.m. And then I had a 3-hour layover, and then another hour and a bit flight from Charlotte to Tallahassee. And then Todd picked me up. We went back, and it's about an hour drive back home. So yeah, I rolled into home noon, which is about half an hour ago. And yeah, I'm just trying to, got everything hooked back up. I desperately want a nap. Even though I slept on the plane, it's really I dozed on the plane for both flights. Not exactly restful sleep, but it's okay. It's all right. We're good. Um, but I know if I were to take a nap right now, uh, I would pretty much screw up my sleep schedule even more than it usually is. And this coming week, I've got a lot going on, and I am actually going to have to be up in the mornings. At least I think so. I I signed up for the high cotton plain air. I say plain air. I think I've heard it pronounced differently, but I can't wrap my brain and my uh tongue around that right now. But it's open air painting where you're painting scenes from not from photos but from reality. You go out and you find your subject and do that. But anyway, the Pines and Palms art group organizes it every year, and every year I've wanted to do it, and I always forget when it is, and get confused, and get reminded of it after it's already happened or while it's going on, and it's too late to sign up, kind of thing. So I'm pretty sure I'm registered for it, and I'm registered as a volunteer, so I'll be a helper monkey out there, as well as getting to do myself. So that's fun. Hopefully, if I did everything correctly when I signed up, then I'll have an update about that next week. But before that, let's get to talking about what I managed to complete or worked on. First off, I finished the third cross stitch project that I brought out to Arizona with me. Another one of those Innocent Bones kits. It is the moon. Now, I did look, and from what I can tell on her website, she does not sell just the designs for the tarot cards. Um, Actually, maybe not even for any of her designs except for so long. Which is unfortunate because again, as a UK designer, it'd be great to just be able to get the patterns and get the materials myself. Um, Although her kits are wonderful, I will say this: her kits are wonderful for color in the kit. You don't just get like a little bit wrapped on, or loose or wrapped on a card. No, you get the whole skein of DMC thread. So it's certainly nothing wrong about it. And it is nice to have everything together. Don't get me wrong. However, um, again, because it's, between the UK pricing, shipping from overseas, um, I'd love to be able to support designer um more directly, but also not have all those hoops. But hoops, funny. But it's fine. I will find a U.S. distributor that has the ones I want, or I will order from her. Just as time goes by. She does have bundles on her site, bundles of 3 of the kits, 3 kits together. So, I may, kinda, save my pennies and get those. I understand that apparently people like to see the backs of these things, so the back of the moon looks like. Um, I admit, uh, that's part of, like, the current cross stitch culture that I'm only recently aware of, and I learned to cross stitch when I was a child, and, um, so I may do things that are not correct or the accepted fashion. I tried to be a little bit neater this time, but I am one of those that I find the middle, I start with the color that's in the middle, and I do as much as I can, um counting off that middle space, and sometimes that means I make mistakes. And sometimes that means I'm like, I'm stretching across, I might have the thread going far, but I try not to. This pattern is actually, again, her tarot patterns are really kind of cool because the card image itself is full coverage. So basically, I try and get all of the details and stuff in, and then fill in with the background because that's the easiest thing for me to do. And it kind of covers up a multitude of sins. But yeah, anyway, so I finished this. I also finished the second sock, second little ankle sock. Um, this I don't think I mentioned this before. This is the basic toe up sock by Universal Yarns. It was a free pattern off of Jimmy Bean's wool. So, and it didn't, of course, because I did just the ankle sock, didn't even use a full skein or ball of yarn. So, but since I finished this and I needed something to keep my hands busy, I cast on the Sophie scarf. And if you've been around Ravelry, you may be well aware that the Sophie scarf, everybody was kind of doing them, it seemed. And I'm untangling as I talk here. Uh, it is a great use of leftover yarns because you don't even need a full skein for it. It is a very simple garter stitch um, scarf or like neckerchief almost, with a built-in I-cord border that on either end, and it's a very simple pattern. So kudos for that, and I can see why some folks just love to work these up. This is my first time knitting it. And one of the reasons why I chose to knit it, first of all, is because I knew it was going to be versatile. I love this color. I have a lot of it. Um, as I mentioned last week, probably, or maybe the week before, this is one of the colors, this Orange You Glad by So Happy Jane, is one of the colors I used in the Casa Pinka Breathe and Hope shawl, which I get the most compliments when I wear that. And I feel like colors, even though it's orange you glad, it's a pinky lemony corally orange. It's not like pumpkin orange, not that I have anything against pumpkin orange, but yeah, so that's kind of where it goes. And I think uh, I don't know. I have several pieces of clothing that are in this color family. And so I'm like, yeah, this will be good. But when I worked at the yarn shop, we would get questions, of course. Is there a crochet version of that? And I have yet to find one. So I thought for sure I want to go ahead and knit the Sophie scarf as written and kind of, get a feel for it. And then I don't know, maybe I'll get great brave or ballsy or whatever, and I will create a crochet version. I don't know. We'll see. Um, and I gotta think about how it would work in the same way, or a similar way to get a similar result. And because I have, like this, probably like half a ball. I've got another full ball of this yarn, and then I've still got this little tail piece here. Because I have so much of this left, I thought it would be fun and interesting to if I could create a crochet version of it, um, and match the dimensions, then I could kind of do a comparison of, how much yarn the knit version versus the crochet version uses. It's generally it's like roughly a third to thirds more, depending on the stitch. Um, so yeah, there's that. I mean, that's kind of like an idle curiosity of mine. And since I did recently, do a project that was Tunisian crochet, I thought, well, maybe I can get really ballsy and come up with a Tunisian version as well and see how. So that's kind of a long-term planning there. Um, let's see, what else did we do this? Um, Nothing like physical creativity wise. We went down to Wilcox, Arizona to see corn maze, walk the corn maze, and that was kind of fun. Well, not kind of fun. It was fun. Um, and I got to go to a Daiso, which is like a Japanese. It started out as like a Japanese 100 yen uh, store, so like a dollar store. Um, it's not it's not a dollar store. They do have varying price points. But it's got a variety of things in it. I mostly, because of course I was traveling and gonna pack this home, I concentrated on like stickers and lightweight small stuff like that. Um, so yeah, there was that, and yeah, ooh. Oh, you can't see that, but there's like some foliage kind of. It's above where the camera cuts off, but I saw it in the reflection of the TV across from me. And that caught my eye. That was startling. But yeah, so I got to go to that, and I got to and right next to it was a Korean barbecue place, which I've never done Korean barbecue. And it was really fun. I ate way too much. Oh gosh. It was all so good though. I mean, I don't regret a thing about it, but wow, that was good. And yeah, I can easily overdo it. I now know to pace myself a little bit. But yeah, so we did that and we just kind of hung out, and I have a couple I have a lot of video stuff to splice together into my like highlight reels for TikTok. So I'm going to be doing that. I have a game stream this afternoon that I'm going to be doing, and then yeah, then I'm mostly going to be trying to get stuff together for the a plein air paint out um later this. So that's what's going on with me. I have come back to pretty cool weather. It's probably our false fall. It's gonna get warm and humid again. But like it's like 81 degrees outside right now. My computer's telling me, and yeah, there's a nice breeze. It's actually rather nice outside, so that's cool. And it's gonna be like mid 80s all week, and considering it was high 90s to low hundreds in Arizona. Yeah, I'm appreciating the temperature difference for sure. But yeah, so that's me. We're gonna proceed as usual. I'm gonna try and do some cleanup here in the studio because, yeah, I didn't get a chance to clean up before I left. And while I often say that I work in a state of creative chaos, yeah, it does get a little bit for much for me. You can see I have like this black backdrop up. That's because I was photographing stuff just before I left, like the night like night before I left and stuff. So I still have the backdrop up, and it is what it is. At any rate, thank you so much for checking in with me, hanging out with me for another weekly creativity update and life update. It is now Inktober, and oh, that's something else I did is I got some pre-work done on the non-stream days for Inktober. So I did get some drawing done. But it is Inktober and Stream Ink. Those are the two prompt lists I'm going to be doing. So if you follow me on Instagram, we'll see those. And of course, if you check out my Twitch streams throughout the month, Wednesdays and Fridays, 3 to 5 Eastern, on twitch.tv/scraps of life. The link is in the description box down below. You can see me draw real time if you want and chat with me while we do that. So yeah. Have a great week ahead. I hope this month is lovely for you. I love this time of year because I am a fall girly. I love the change in temperature. I love spooky season. And I'm really looking forward to all the awesomeness that's going to come over the next 3 months. It is the start of holiday season, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yeah, so have a great week ahead. I will see you in 1 week or so. No, I'll see you in a week. And hopefully I'll have some cool plein air watercolors, or I think I'm doing watercolor. I don't know. I might do I have not decided. I have not decided. But yeah, we'll see what I get up to this week. All right. Take care. See you in a week. Do something awesome to fill that creative well. And until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.